Hi everyone, my name is Unpronounceable, and this is my skilled playthrough of Cave Story for Modest Mike's thread. With me today I have a special guest, Luquos.
Hello there.
So why don't we start off by giving our experience with Cave Story. So,
I've played quite a lot of Cave Story. I played it back when it was free, played it through to completion, as this playthrough will be, and I've recently picked up Cave Story Plus.
yeah, I myself, a few years ago I got kind of into speedrunning it casually, but just the past year or two I haven't played that much with it. I'm just wondering though, what are your thoughts on Cave Story Plus?
I dislike the changes to the music, but I like the graphical changes and the rest of that. Overall, I think it's a fairly well done adaptation of the original.
Yeah, there's some extras in there that like a couple of them I don't really see how much they added, but on the whole it's a pretty decent port.
You couldn't really add much to Cave Story, is the problem.
Yeah. I've got some gripes with it, but I won't bring them up here. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm just skipping through all the text, because if you want to read the text, you should play it yourself. I mean, after all, it is free.
It's not difficult to get hold of the game, and the story is really excellent, so I would suggest anyone watching who hasn't played it to get the game.
Yeah. So just going over what I'm going to be doing for this run, I'm planning on getting all the life upgrades. I'm gonna show off some of the weapons that Mike and Neil aren't, and yeah, I'm gonna go for the good ending as well. Not sure what else I'm gonna, like what other special things I'm gonna do, but there's time to figure that out.
Are you going to be showing off the hidden collectibles at all?
Yeah. Like there's
Okay.
one that I haven't actually gotten before, but then again, Mike and Neil, they showed it off in their video. Their video against the, what's the fish's name called?
Oh, I can't remember the name.
Yeah, but that medallion they got in that video, that's one thing I haven't actually gotten myself, but I plan on showing everything I can.
Well, that's good. Will you be getting the timer for a timed run through of hell, or not?
Sorry?
Will you be getting the timer or not?
Oh yeah, absolutely, I'm getting the timer.
Let's see how quickly you can get through the last stage then.
Yeah. Anyway, right now it's just kind of boring, because it's the start and nothing really interesting happens. So that's why you'll often just see me mashing on the fire button. Just something to do.
Keep the boredom. This game really doesn't get going until you sort of kick into the grasslands.
Yeah, so. But, I don't know, 8 Corridor is pretty decent. At least as a first level, it's fun.
It's a very good introduction to the game, especially with the insta-kill at the bottom.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Toroko.
We'll see you again soon, maybe?
Yeah, we're not going to see her again. Not really.
No. So I see you chose not to fight Balrog?
Yeah, no reason to. It's not a very interesting fight anyway. He just
kind of see.
He just runs towards you, gives you a nice big hug.
Balrog doesn't change much for the first couple of fights.
Yeah. Anyway, so here in the graveyard, I start getting a little bit impatient, and I really don't like these mushrooms. Because when you get hit by them, they bounce you around in really weird ways. So
the physics does seem a bit strange.
Like with other enemies, it's a lot more predictable, but I just find with those mushrooms, it's really, really off, to say the least.
Not much deviation in this part, other than going for that chest up there, which can be gotten without the booster.
Yeah, I'm just getting good here. mainly because I'm going to forget about it otherwise, and there's one thing I want to show off with it. Well, actually there's a couple things I want to show off, but suffice to say, if I didn't get it now, I'd probably forget about it.
It's not terribly essential on any run-through after the first.
Anyway, I'm just going to make a little fade transition here. There. Nice fade.
Okay. Yep.
Looks more like a jump cut to me after the fact, but whatever. And we come to 8 Corridor, first actual level in the game.
It's okay as long as you know what to avoid.
Like this guy on the bottom.
Yeah.
One of the things about him is that he oscillates back and forth depending on your position. So if you're really trying to manipulate him, you can make him go back and forth quicker so you can get through faster, but it doesn't make a huge difference.
I didn't know that. I thought he was on a set pattern.
Like, he goes back and forth, but depending on like where you are in relation to him, he'll turn like change directions either earlier or later.
That makes sense.
Those flies there, I'm leaving them alive for a reason, and we'll soon come to that, but what I'm trying to do here is just level up my Polar Star, because unless it's at level 3, it really feels really weak to me.
Oh, that's very clever.
Yeah. It's a little trick I picked up when I was speedrunning it.
That's, I like that a lot. Does it let you skip the boss? It's not a boss battle here, is it?
No. It just puts you forward so you have less to go. Like, less distance to go.
That makes sense.
It doesn't really do much here, but it's fun to show off.
There's a lot of interesting tricks like that in this game where you can use mechanics that shouldn't really be used for that.
Yeah, there's another one I can think of offhand that I'm definitely going to show off. It's in the next video actually, but I don't want to say any more than that. I want to keep something a surprise.
I mean, the start of this game isn't going to change much because there's no real decisions that you know you can deviate from.
Yeah. And here, if you know what shakes to go in, you don't actually have to go into the control room at all with all the monitors. You can just go right ahead and do that.
Saves a lot of time. Do you watch any of the speedrunning marathons?
Oh, absolutely.
They did I think it was last year sometime, there was a very good speedrun of this.
I remember, I think the speedrunner's name is Nitrodon. Yeah, yeah. I remember watching them in the summer, and also I'm pretty sure he did a run in January.
Very possibly. It's a popular game to watch.
Anyway, I'm just really impressed by his skills, especially how he goes through that last area.
It's amazing. The amount of muscle memory that takes is quite stunning.
Anyway, here we have the first boss. It's very straightforward, just shoot him a bunch.
Was taking damage there intentional?
Nope. But, it didn't hurt at all.
This boss is only dangerous when you don't know what it's gonna do.
Mm-hmm. But it really does highlight one of the things that I really like about this game is that for bosses and enemies, they have no invincibility period. So if you can mash, you can kill them really quickly.
It's the kind of design that doesn't make much of a difference to the casual player, but it really makes a huge difference when you're playing at the higher levels.
Yeah.
So here's Sue. It's a character that's either loved or hated, depending on the person you're talking to.
Yeah. Me, I like her, but like I'm not sure if it's just me, again, whether I'm unfairly biased towards this translation, but I found she was a lot less likable in Cave Story Plus.
I would agree. She comes off as a bit more abrasive than she did in the original.
Yeah. And so here I'm getting the missile launcher, although I actually forget to use it a lot of the time.
I find
Sorry, go
that
ahead.
it's not as useful. I find that it's not as useful as it could be until it's fully leveled up, and leveling it up is a pain.
Yeah. For me, it's just I tend to have a really bad aim with things, so I really appreciate the weapons that don't have ammo.
Or the ones with regenerating ammo, of course.
But anyway, I level it up here just on the off chance that I use it, because I compulsively have to have things at level 3. But
I agree.
But I don't think I actually use it in this video or the next.
It's very useful for a few bosses that come later.
Yeah. I might do some recordings to show how useful it can be, but don't count on it.
It really doesn't come into its usefulness until you get the upgrade to it halfway through the game.
Yeah, even then though, I'm just so used to my other weapons that I rarely use it.
That's one thing about this game, there is so much weapon variety that you are kind of spoiled for choice.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we're getting to the end here, so tune in next time and I'll be going through the grasslands.
Yes, thanks for having me.
I'll probably invite you back sometime. Anyway, take care.
And you.